Okay, so assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Beto. So in this occasion, I will explain to you about what is routing. So, what is routing? Routing is process for selecting the best path for a packet from one network to another. Routing can also be interpreted as made up of combining several methods so that the occupied packet can be sent from one network to another network. So the benefit of routing in the internet, all things must be connected for each other. For example, from the client, our laptop and mobile phone to Google server, and on the server is have to be routed. So uh, routing are routing are works when the servers want to connect each other. So I have some I have some the example like this. The example is uh, example, do you want to route the Google server? Imagine the Google server in here and you want to route to here. So we need a router to as a routing device so that can uh, so that can so they can so they can interact each other with the routing. So routing are very uh, useful for us. Or when we use the internet, play games together or mobile, it means that our device must be connected to our friend's device. So that what routing was built for. With routing, we can enjoy the internet has stood as it no. Routing ensures that we can enjoy the service on the internet with maximum quality and minimal flaws. Okay, so we just learn the basic concept. So routing has two types of routing. There is three. First is static, second is dynamic, and third is default routing. So what is make the difference of static, dynamic, and routings? The simple reason is the static is manual, dynamic is automatic, and default routing is automatic by system. So static routing, it means that distributor that has a static router table whose setting is set by network administration manually, namely by the specific destination and gateway manually by the means of static routing. The router will determine which path will be used by the packet based on the criteria set by the network owner admin. So for the static routing, it's like this: is the the network administrator is choosing the gateway which router it's want to be routing by himself. For dynamic is automatic. So when the static is choosing manually by the network administration, for dynamic is router that creates routing table automatically by reading network traffic, of course, also by connecting with other routers. Dynamic routing is the easiest routing than default and static routing. With dynamic routing, the best path to be used by packet will determine automatically by routing protocol based on system calculation. As you can see here, I will show you what is a routing table. So routing table is very easiest way to see. Let me see what is routing table. So routing table are okay. Wait, okay. Okay, so as you can see in here, I have a routing table in here. So routing table, it's mean that this is how you read the destination address and the gateway. For routing, you need two things. First is destination address. Second are the gateway. Okay, so without any doubts, I'm gonna introduce to you how we do some routing. Okay, for routing process are very simple. Uh, okay, wait. Oh, so okay. So in dynamic routing, there is for dynamic routing there is three types in dynamic routing. First is IGP, second is HRP. So there is EGP and AGP. For the EGP is internal gateway protocol and AGP is external gateway protocol. So what make it different? So basically, in dynamic routing there is internal gateway protocol, which means that uh, every single what like in internet gateway protocol is using for routing in internal area. As you can see in here, this is internal area. Like here, this is internal area, and where the external area, this is the external area. This is the external area. So maybe if you want to know any more about EGP and AGP, wait, I will produce to you EGP and EGP. Okay. So this is an EGP and AGP. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, so for EGP and AGP, okay, this is an EGP and AGP. Okay, for AGP and AGP has very simple ways. So the routing protocol and dynamic routing protocol, there is a EGP and AGP. So in the EGP, there is two types again. First is distance vector protocol. Second is link state protocol. Third is hybrid protocol. What's make different? So for the link state is what's make it different. So what's for make it different is for link state is which link state is the opposite of distance vector. In connectivity on a network, he prefer the routing path with the largest bandwidth, even though the distance is far rather than the path with the shortest opcode. Or for the distance vector, like this is a distance vector. This is a type routing protocol each with connectivity on a network. You will choose the routing path with the fewest hop counts or routing with the shortest path rather than the routing path that has largest bandwidth even though the distance is far. So make it different is link set is choosing the bandwidth and distance factor is choosing the shortest path rather than the routing path. So there is interior gateway protocol and there is exterior gateway protocol. So the difference of interior gateway protocol and exterior gateway protocol is a type of routing protocol that route with agency, local area or commonly referred to autonomous system or AAS. In EGP, it is subdivided into two algorithms. Okay. Okay. In the AGP is for exterior routing. As you can see in here, uh, so the basically is routing in EGP is for routing for metropolitan area network, and BGP is routing each EGP into each EGP. So BGP is the bridge for AS for AS and AS. Inside of AS, there is many other as routing protocol. So AS is autonomous system. So there are a group that inside the AS there is a routing protocol, and routing protocol. So inside of AS there are many routers. So they can connect each other connect so to connect RS to any other RS is using BGP, or we call border gateway protocol, is a routing protocol in AGP. Okay, so now we're gonna learn how to use I'm gonna show you uh, the routing process of dynamic routing or maybe static routing. Okay, uh, let's we go to node. Okay, we prepare some virtual of VPCs. I want to add three VPCs in here. We add three VPCs in here. Okay, done. Okay, now we auto launch here. For the emulator, I'm using EV engine. Okay, so after that, let's we add make equal to s. Do you do this? I don't have any other s. Let's we save. Okay, after that we add it like here with the name, and we auto line check normal. We connect it like this. Connect, connect. Okay, so after we connect it, we're gonna connect the router to router again, so they can so they can connect each other, so they can routing each other. Because in the real device, if you want to routing, you have to connect your Ethernet. You have to connect your router with Ethernet into another router. The the target router you want to what you want to uh, routing it. Okay, let's we start our nodes in here. Okay, okay, we're gonna using static routing again. The purpose to reach network is not originated by the router. So the simplest way, if we want to know more about routing are to routing are to what to to introduce your router to introduce your network to another network like that. Okay, the simplest way, right? We're going to launch here. Okay. After that, let let me go to this verse. Wait, okay. We open our SSH. If you want to see the comment, we'll show you the comment. Wait, have the comment here. Uh, wait. Okay, so I'm sorry for the disturb. Wait. Okay, so after that, let's we stop. Okay, so as you can see in here in my tab, I have a tab that's showing the IP. So if you want to routing, you have to know, you have to add the IP of your computer. So I'm gonna add my computer. Let's see in here. Forget to add drawing one. Okay, that is for the gateway. Okay, it's checking for the duplicate address. So after that, uh, we're gonna routing to the next step. For the next step is we're gonna add to the second VPCs. So the second VPCs, imagine that the VPCs is your laptop, and you're adding the gateway and IP addresses. So we close this step again. Now we add to this the third VPCs. We go to 3.2. Okay. Okay. Then we adding the VPCs. The VPCs. Okay. So after that, we are seeing in here there is a three router in here. There is a three pieces in here. So we're gonna we're gonna add this thing. We're gonna add the router command. So the command of the router is it. Okay, now okay, we change the name first to this is the identification. Okay, so we add the address for our router to our PCs. 1.1 because 1.1 is the gateway for the interface. We see it like this. There is ether one. So ether one is who connect to the router. So we can add it to ether one. After that, we choosing the gateway. So the gateway is the meaning of the gateway is the door to your router. Every router you want to routing is has a gateway. So we have to setting the gateway. Okay, so we have you want to see the IP route. Okay, IP route thing. Okay, so as you can see in here, there is the IP route in here. IP route meaning is this is connected route. Connected route is setting default by the router. So every cable that connected into the router is gonna be add into the IP route plane into the IP route table with the dynamic connected. Okay, let's we add for the gateway. I'm using 110.1 slash 24. Don't forget to using the prefix. Okay. Okay, so for routing process, we done in IB number one. Let's we add to IB number two. Okay, for IB number two is same like IB number one. What's make different? What's make different is now there's the different. The different is adding the IP address from PC to the router. 2.1 interface data 1. There is 10.2 interface ether 3. No, ether 2. Okay, so after that, after we done adding this, let's we print our IP address first. Okay, we have our IP address. So let's we go to the truth router. For truth router is using because okay system using this name pt. Okay, IP addresses. Let's we add the oh yes no I must forget something. I will forget something. So in routing process, there is different. When you want a routing a tree router, what you have to do is the right gateway and the left gateway are different. So why it's make it different? Because if the left gateway and the right gateway has a same gateway, uh, they can be an interferences. So the routing process it cannot be done because the gateway are same, the right gateway and the left gateway is same. So to make it complete, what we have to do is we have to separate the right gateway and the left gateway. So for the right gateway, the as you can see here, this is the left gateway and this is the right gateway. So the difference is the right gateway is for the right and the left gateway is for the left. Okay, it's like that. Okay, let's we add the gateway for the right. I'm gonna use 20.1/24 interface in Ether 3. Okay, so that done, yes. Done right. So after it's done, let's we change the root again. uh, IP just print first. Okay, there is no icon this in here. Okay, let's we go to 2021. Here's 2022. Here's 20 pointer faces in okay. You can see night 3. Okay, this is 2021 first to 2022. Okay. Okay, so let's we add it to the thesis. Good. Okay. And then this 3.1 slash 24 slash 24. The interface is using @1. Okay. @1. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Done. After done, we adding that. Now we're gonna use the now we're gonna move to the routing process. For routing process is like this. I'm going to show you first. So for the routing process is, if you want to route this, what you have to do is you have to route this and this, okay? So they can, yeah, connect each other because they have been routed with this. So if you want to route this, you have to use this gateway, and you have to use this gateway, okay? So you can see here I'm using 10.1 and I'm using 10.2 in here. Here's 10.1 and this is 10.2. This is 10.2. This. Okay, so 10.1 and 10.2 are the gateway. The gateway, okay? So the gateway is if you want to put here, what you have to do is you have to using your friend's gateway. So you have to know where is your friend addresses. So if you are routing to your friend, your friends are have to routing to your router and your PC. So it's have to routing each other. And what make different here? So what make different is for the second router, the middle router is has it has two gateway. So the gateway is like this, and the gateway for number two is this. Okay, okay. So the middle router is have the routing to here and routing to here. So if the third router is want to routing to here, they don't have to routing to here again because they have been routing to here. So the router in here is routing to here. So the example is this: you have a friend, your friend is now your friend, but your friend is not don't know your friend did don't know uh, don't know this friend. So what you have to do is you can if you want to if you want to meet your friend in here and you have friend that has friend in here uh, uh, and you want to interact, what you have to do is you just have to introduce yourself to him, and if you want to know him, you just have to ask him, you know him, and they gonna interact with you like that. The simplest way is in there. What you have to do is the easiest way is the right way, the right gateway and the left gateway is the tutor is one. If you want to routing to here, they just have to routing to here because this router is now here. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna route to first router. Okay, we're gonna route to first router. Okay. we're gonna route to shooter IP address print. Okay. Now we're gonna route IP route at destination address. We're gonna route to the destination address is 2.1. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. For the destination address is using I forgot. The destination address is using. Hmm. Destination address is using 2.0 to determine that's all the router. And for the gateway is using our friend's gateway. Okay. After it's done, no, 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 I'm using. Okay, we are using 10. Okay. Mm, so after that, what we have to do is we just have to route our routing. Okay. Okay. We done doing that. Now we're gonna route. We're gonna creating so the router here. Okay, the destination address is 1.0, and for the gateway is using our friend's gateway. Okay, so this is ADC, ADC, and ADC. Wait. Okay, we have AS in here. So if AS, basically our router can routing. Oh, no, not the gateway. 2.1. I'm 2. Okay, because we don't route our fans gateway. So okay, so we're gonna try to route this thing first until it's done. Wait, okay. After that, let's reroute to this thing to the third gateway, and for the gateway is using 12.0. Okay, so after that let's reroute to the third router so they can interact each other. For the is using 24/24, for the gateway is using 12.12 point. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh my god, Lord, reroute thing. Okay, this AS I pivot edit number one value name. We edit this. Okay, come. So done. So we edit the Wait, I forgot to. Oh, okay. Okay, it's done. We are routing the faces gateway. So after that, let's we route to the our friend's gateway. Okay, for the gateway is using. Wait, I forgot when it says 24. For the gateway is using uh, our our it's using our gateway. It's our friend gateway. Okay, it's done. Now we have a three route in here. So what we have to do is we go to the second router, and the job is for the second router is they just have to route to the wait. Okay. Now we gonna route to the 3.0 because that's 24, and for the gateway I forgot to. Okay, IP route pin. Okay, after that we gonna delete IP route remove number yang the slash for things, and after that we gonna route to 3.0 source 24. The gateway is using wait is using the right gateway. Okay, so it AS is meaning they connected. Now let's we let's we go to the third tutor. So the third tutor is same. The command is same, but make it different. We have to root the we have to root the we have to root the gateway too, because if we want to know the gateway, we have to know the gateway first too. Okay. Okay. 12 12. No. I'm using 10 10 10 10 10 10 and 0 0 slash 24. It's the same. For the gateway, I'm using 21 21 21.1. Okay. After that, I'm using the add extension address is 10.0, and I'm using 1.0 1.0 slash 24. For the gateway, I'm using 20. We are using our default gateway. Okay, and for the second, we're gonna using 24. For the gateway, I'm using 2010. Okay, that okay, it's AS because we are routing to this. Now, let's we test to our router. Okay, it's not untrouble because the router are getting on trouble because there is no connection, but the meaning is they can connect each other. Okay, so maybe that's all for our tutorial about routing process. And Mr. Fathur. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.